Hello, Your Honor.
Just a minute. Yes, thank you. Just a minute.
Good morning. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. If I could just have everyone remain on mute just for a few more minutes, please. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. This is the 145 docket on July 14th, 2022 for the City of Olmos Park Municipal Court. Thank you to everyone for joining. Let's see here. It looks like Mr. Brooks, who are you here for?
Judge, I'm here for Mr. Flesher today, George Flesher.
Okay. And have you had an opportunity to visit with Mr. Dixon yet?
I have not, Judge. I shot him an email, but I'd love to confer if we could today.
Okay. We'll send you guys to a breakout room right now, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right. Everyone else, we're going to go over some preliminary instructions, and then I will call the docket to make sure we have everyone checked in, okay? Looks like several people are still trying to join. All right. So this is an initial appearance docket for some of you, and for some it's a pretrial docket. Some of you may be visiting with the prosecutor. If that's the case, you will be sent into a breakout room with him. You'll get a notification that pops up on your screen. Just click that. You'll go into a breakout room to visit with him separately, and then you'll rejoin the meeting. If you're here for initial appearance, I will be asking you how you plead on your case. You can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. If you plead guilty, you're admitting guilt and you're asking the court to assess the punishment in the case. Okay, you can plead no contest, and that means you're not contesting the charges. You just want to resolve the matter today. You're not admitting guilt, you just don't want to contest it. And if you would like to contest the charges, you would enter a plea of not guilty. We would then schedule you for a later date and time to have that trial setting. You will, however, today have the opportunity to visit with the prosecutor, Mr. Dixon. Okay. Now, if you are here for a traffic violation, you might want to try to keep that off your driving record. If that's the case, you would could possibly take the driving safety course. You are eligible one time by state law, one time per year to take that course. You must have a valid Texas driver's license and insurance in your name. Upon completion of the course, you would submit your certificate, and then we close out the case so it does not appear as a conviction. Another option that might be available to you is deferred disposition. It's informally called probation. It's anywhere from 1 day to 180 days, depending on the violation charged. There is a special expense fee that must be paid, and then you must comply with certain requirements throughout the probationary period. Upon successful completion, the case is closed out and does not appear as a conviction. Now, if you are a commercial driver's license holder, you are not eligible for the driving safety course nor for the deferred disposition options. If you are under the age of 25, you must take the driving safety course by state law. All right, as if you have multiple violations, I might ask you to visit with the prosecutor. And if you perhaps you're asking for an extension of time, a payment plan, a request for community service hours, or you have questions specific about your case or cases, I'll be happy to address those with you here individually. I am going to call the docket now, and we'll get started and take you in the order that I check you in. Okay. And Mr. Kramer, you're here for Jessica Olguin, is that right? You're on mute.
That's right, Your Honor.
Okay,
that's correct.
Okay, and have you had an opportunity to visit with Mr. Dixon yet?
Not yet, Judge.
Okay, I'll send you over to see him when he gets back. Okay. All right, fantastic. Just hang on a minute. Thank you. All right, Mitchell Barella. Mitchell Barella. Are you there? Okay. Paulina Calvillo Chuy. Paulina Calvillo Chuy. Okay. Jennifer Canales. Jennifer Canales. Matthew Cantu Jr. Matthew Cantu Jr. Flavia Cardenas. Flavia Cardenas. Bernadette Carroll. Bernadette Carroll. Ernesto Gomez. Ernesto Gomez. Krista Hicks.
I'm
Krista,
present.
okay, thank you. Satara Jones. Satara Jones. Catherine King. Catherine King. Is that you, ma'am, in the red? Okay, thank you. Mitchell Knight. Mitchell Knight. All right, Alexander Livingston. Livingston Alcon. Alexander.
Hello.
Let's see, Sonia Lopez Sonora. Sonia Lopez Sonora. Roberto Marin. Okay, I see you down there, sir. Regina Maspero. I see you there. Thank you. All right. Medina, Jose Mata Medina. Jose Mata Medina. Rasheen Mazaheri. Rasheen Mazaheri. Okay. Robert Nolden. Robert Nolden. Okay, thank you, sir. Ray Robertson. Ray Robertson. Letitia Sepulveda. Letitia Sepulveda. Brent Wheeler.
Ray
Brent.
Robertson is here.
Ray Robertson, thank you, sir. And
Hello.
Brent Wheeler. Brent Wheeler. Okay. Yes, ma'am. What is your name?
Bernadette Carroll.
Okay, very good. Thank you. All right. Sir, you have a screen name, Claire Flesher. Is that you,
It's George Fletcher.
George? Gotcha. Okay. All right. All right. Let's see. And Boris, you checked in. Got you down here. All right. Did I miss anyone? It looks like everyone's checked in. All right. Very good. All right. We're going to get started. And first up is Bernadette Carroll.
Yes.
All right, ma'am. Let's see. You have a charge here for Rand stop sign. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Not guilty.
Okay. Trial by judge or trial by jury?
Judge, please.
I'm going to have you speak with the prosecutor here shortly. He has a couple people ahead of you, and then he'll be visiting with you today, okay?
Yes, thank you.
All right, thank you. Just hang on. All right. Let's see, did Cynthia Dominguez join or Attorney Folks? Okay. All right, George Flesher.
Yes,
All right, George, how old are you?
I'm 19.
Okay. All right, you have 3 violations here. Let's see, it looks like Mr. Brooks is visiting with your attorney, okay? So I'm gonna have you wait here in this waiting room until they get back, and then your attorney may want to confer with you at that point in time, okay? So I just want you to hang on until he comes back, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Myra, sorry. No, okay. All right. And then, let's see, next is Krista Hicks.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Doing well yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you. Let's see here, you have a charge for display expired registration or license plate. How do you plead on that case?
Guilty.
Okay. You have another charge for driving while license suspended. How do you plead on that one?
Also guilty on that one. I did, though, email your office that same day that I received that ticket. I had an appointment to get my to get my license. So
Okay. Were you able to get it reinstated? Has the suspension been lifted? Ms. Hicks, I cannot hear you. I think we lost audio. Krista Hicks? Okay, we'll come back to you, okay? I lost audio, ma'am. All right, so next is, let's see. Catherine King. Catherine King, you're on mute. If you could unmute for me, please.
There you go. Okay, yes,
Good afternoon, how are you?
just fine.
Good, let's see here. You have a speeding charge, 39 and a 30 mile per hour. How do you plead?
Non-guilty because the speed limit is 35, not 30.
All right, I will have you speak with the prosecutor and then we'll go forward from there, okay?
Okay, yes, thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, next is Roberto Marin.
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, how are you?
Good, ma'am.
All right, you have a charge for Rand stop sign. How do you plead on that case?
Not guilty.
All right, just hang on a minute. I'll have the prosecutor visit with you, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Mr. Dixon, you're back.
Judge, I don't have a police report. We need one. They're requesting discovery. So I wanted to reset it till September the 8th to get that. And
Okay.
there's some other information he's going to provide to me that he's working on as well.
Okay, very good. September 8th. Mr. Brooks, any objection to that reset so he can get you that information?
No, Judge, and reciprocal, I need to get him some stuff too, Judge.
All right, very good. I did let your client, Mr. Flesher, know that y'all were conferring, that you would return and visit with him afterwards, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
All right, anything else we need to address today?
Not at this time, Your Honor, and I can go into a breakout room with Mr. Flesher. His dad is there, Judge. He's just on the other side of the computer.
All right, would you like to do that or would you like to do that separately on your?
I
on your
can call them on my own, Judge.
Okay, very good. So if you and Mr. Dixon are finished conferring, then you're excused and then we'll see you back. We'll see you back on the 8th then.
Thank you
September
very
8th.
much.
All right, have a good afternoon.
You
Thank
too.
you. Thank you, Mr. Flesher. All right, Mr. Dixon, you have Attorney Kramer for Jessica Olguin. She's on the second page of the docket or on, she's number 11.
Okay, all right. I'll talk with
Thank you.
Mr.
All right.
Kramer.
Thank you.
Kramer versus Kramer.
All right, next is Regina Maspero. Good afternoon, you're on mute.
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon,
Yes.
how are you?
Yes, I'm good. Can you hear me?
I can. You're cutting it out a little bit, but I can hear you. You
Okay.
have a speeding charge here. How do you plead on that case?
Yes.
Are you cut out? You can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
No contest.
No contest, okay. And how did you want to take care of it? Did you want to just pay the fine? Did you want to try to keep it off your record?
I want to try to keep it off my record.
Okay. Would you like the option of the driving safety course or the deferral?
Can you tell me the
Sure, the driving safety
Different.
course, let's see here, for your fee, it would be $194 for the driving safety course, okay? Okay, that would be the fee, $194. Those are court fees, and you must take the course within the next 90 days.
and the deferral?
The deferral would be $315. And it would be a 6-month deferral, no moving violations during that time.
The 194 is just covering your fee, not whatever the course may be
That's
with an
correct.
outside provider. Okay, I'll do the deferral.
Okay, so $315. Can you pay that in full or do you need a payment plan?
A payment plan, please.
All right, so we would need an initial payment of $40 by next Friday, the 22nd.
Okay,
And-
and how do I do that payment?
You can mail that payment in or drop off the payment in person.
Okay,
And then they will give you some paperwork or mail you some paperwork detailing the dates of the deferral. And then you have to make monthly payments until it's paid off.
okay. And the
Okay.
address that I dropped that off at?
It's should be included there in the paperwork that was emailed or mailed to you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. And then you're very welcome. And then you make your payments on time and comply with the terms, no moving violations during the 6-month period. And then we close out the case.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Any questions?
No.
All right. Very good. All right. So $40 due by next Friday, and then you'll get the deferral paperwork at that point in time. And you're free to go. Okay. Thank you. All right. Next is Robert Nolden.
Okay.
Thank you. Robert Nolden. You're on mute, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. You're cutting out a little bit, but I think we can power through it. You have a charge here for operate
Okay.
unregistered motor vehicle. How do you plead?
No contest, ma'am.
Okay. You have another one for no driver's license. How do you plead on that one?
No contest.
Okay. Did you get the car registered by any chance?
Yes, ma'am, I did, but I do not have the paperwork available to show it to you.
No paperwork. Is there any chance you can get it, or?
Yeah, I mean, I can locate it.
You can? Okay. If you can locate it and checks out, it will be a $20 compliance fee, okay?
Okay.
But we need that, either you can mail us a copy or email us a copy. You can email a photo of it to the court and we can take a look at it. Okay?
Okay. I
All right.
can
Can you
email
get
it.
that in? Can you get that in the next 2 weeks?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Very good. And then you have another one for no driver's license. What's the status there?
I'm not sure. I actually have to go to the DMV and find out what's going on with that. I do have a license, but I have tickets I have to pay off, so it didn't register when they tried to pull it up. But I don't know what that means.
Okay. So you have one. You just it's in a status you're not sure of. It's
Yes,
not.
ma'am.
It's not suspended, is it?
No, it expired, and I had to
Okay.
renew it. They told me I pay the tickets off before I could
All right.
get it.
Do you know how much you owe to get it reinstated?
I'm not entirely sure. I have to look into it.
Okay. So, well, I guess that's the dilemma, right? If you wanted to just pay it out, it's 184. If you wanted to try to keep it off your record, a condition of that would be that you get the license reinstated, and it would be $204.
Okay. Is there a way I can set up the payment plan?
All right. What did you want to try to get your license, or did you just want to try to make a payment plan for and pay out the fine?
Based on trying to get my license back, there's a lot I have to go through, so I'd
Okay,
rather
you
just
just
set
wanna-
up the payment plan.
Okay, very good. All right, so $184 to get you started, $40. Can you pay that in a couple weeks?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so I'll tell you what. So I'm going to give you until the 29th of this month to get that receipt and the $20 in for the compliance dismissal on the registration, and then $40 to get you started on the payment plan for the driver's license.
The 29th this month to get you the registration paper and the $40.
Well, it's 40 and then
Okay.
20. There's the $20
40.
dismissal fee. So it's 60 total, okay?
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, and then we'll put you on a payment plan, and the last payment on your ticket will be $15. That's the time payment fee that for extending it past 30 days, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. All right, so just to be clear, receipt, $20 for that one, and then $40 and a payment plan for the driver's license.
Yes, ma'am.
All due by the 29th, okay?
Okay.
Any questions?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am.
All right, very good. All right, you're free to go. Just make sure you stop by the court by the 29th.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Take care. Thank you. Mr. Dixon, you're back?
Judge, I've got a plea agreement on Jessica Holguin with Mr. Kramer, her attorney.
Okay, go ahead.
On the insurance ticket, it's a no contest plea, 180 days deferred disposition, maintain insurance, a fine of $331 with a payment plan and $40 down by next week.
Okay.
And then on the drug paraphernalia, a no contest plea, 180 days deferred disposition, a fine of $331 with a payment plan and $40 down by the end of next week. And if they comply with those, I'll dismiss the other cases.
And how old is Miss Olguin?
He said she's about 35.
Okay. All right, so deferral on the insurance and deferral on the drug paraphernalia charges upon successful completion or compliance with those two, you'll move for a dismissal on the signal, the defective headlamps, and the defective license plate light. Is that correct?
Yes, Judge.
All right, Mr. Kramer? You're on mute.
Okay, thank you, Judge. Yeah, we're happy to accept that very reasonable offer, Judge. And it was nice working with your prosecutor.
All right, very good. I'm glad everyone's on the same page and everybody's happy. So
Thank you, Judge.
So we'll get this going. Make sure your client or you or your office makes that payment by next week, and we'll get her deferral started. Okay.
Thanks, Judge. And is that due by next Friday or when exactly, Judge?
Next Friday, the 22nd,
And end of the workday, Judge, 5 p.m. or?
4:30.
Okay, sounds great, Judge. Have a great week.
All right, you do the same. Good to see you. Your excuse. Thank you. All right, you have Catherine King, Mr. Dixon,
Okay, me.
and she is pled not guilty.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Thank you. All right, next up is Ray Robertson.
Can you hear me?
Hi, Mr. Robertson. How are you?
I'm good. Can you hear me?
I can. Yes. How you doing?
I'm doing. I don't know how, but I'm doing.
All right. Let's see here. We spoke what in June, right?
Yeah, my phone wasn't working right, and I'm not real good at learning this stuff, so I think I had it on mute the whole time.
Okay. Well, I can hear you now, so that's good. All right. Don't move around too much. I might lose you. Mr. Robertson, I think I lost you.
This thing, you can't see me?
Okay, don't move. Just sit right there.
All
Okay.
right.
All right.
Okay.
All right. We have a good connection, so don't move. All right. All right. So you have your speeding charge here, 43 in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. How do you plead on that case? Nope.
At 35 when
Okay.
I noticed her behind me, but she said I was in the 30 zone, so I don't know.
All right. So did you want to plead not guilty and visit with the prosecutor about it?
If that's going to help my case.
All right. Well, let's see what you can talk to him about it in a few minutes. Okay. So just hang on. Okay. Don't want to lose the connection. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Just hang on.
All right.
Judge, Miss King disappeared. She was sort of there, but I never saw her and I never heard her. And then it just hung up and I see she's not on the screen here.
Okay. Well, let's see if she rejoins.
All right.
In the meantime, let's see here. Let's see who you have next. You have Roberto Marin. He's pled not
Okay.
guilty.
All right. I'll visit with him.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Let's see here. All right, and then we have Boris.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Can you tell me how you pronounce your last name? I didn't want to butcher it.
Gallegos.
Gallegos. What is that? I've never heard that name before.
My dad's from Argentina, so somewhere South American.
So the L's are Y's. That's good, right? Gallegos. Got it. All right. Very good. All right. Let's see here. You have a charge for Rand stop sign. All right. How do you plead on that case?
Not guilty, Your Honor.
Okay, not guilty. All right, very good. You'll also be visiting with the prosecutor here shortly. He does have several people ahead of you, okay? So just hang on a minute. You'll go into a breakout room.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. All right. Ms. King, you dropped off. We'll have to bring you back to see the prosecutor in a few minutes, okay? All right, just hang on. Let's see. Ms. Hicks, can you hear me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, so we had your two charges, right?
Yes.
All right, so the registration, did you submit that?
No, I didn't. I'm still looking for the title to complete that process.
Okay, so you haven't done that yet. And then
No.
the driver's license suspension, is it still
Oh,
suspended?
no, it's not. On the same day that I got the ticket, I had an appointment to renew my license. So they just caught me before I was able to get to that appointment. But
Okay.
it is complete and I emailed that to your office.
Okay, so we have that. Let me check.
Okay.
We have that in the file, Mara. I don't see it drop.
I could drop it in right now. Just give me a second.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Judge, it should be in the Dropbox.
Okay, thank you. Okay. All right, Ms. Hicks, I see the copy of your driver's license, so that's good. That's reinstated. So you're looking at a fine of $325 to keep that off your driving record, okay?
What are there other options for that?
Just to pay it out, that would be a fine of $305, and that would be a conviction.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do the first option then.
Okay. So for the next 6 months, do not get any additional tickets, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then the registration, you have not completed it. That's correct, right?
That's right. Mhm.
All right, so that one is a fine of $175 for not having the registration.
Okay.
All right, so first, let's start with the deferral option. On that one, when can you make an initial $40 payment to get you started?
I can make it before next Friday or next Thursday, more specifically.
Okay, so we'll put you down for the 22nd, which is next Friday. That would be a $40 initial payment on the suspended license charge. Then
Okay.
you'll have a payment plan for the 6 months, and you can always pay sooner, but you'll have the 6 months to pay it off, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and then the other one, the 175, is that an amount you can pay in full within the next 30 days?
No, not in full. That would be a little bit of a hardship.
Okay, all right. So the only reason I ask is if we extend past 30 days, then I have to add a $15 fee at the end, okay?
Hmm.
On that one, when can you make it a $40 initial payment?
I can make it at the same time as the previous
Okay.
payment.
All right, so $80 total will be due by next Friday. You'll get a
Okay.
payment plan for both. The registration violation will have that added fee, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Am I able to pay that online on your website?
It is under $100, so you must either send in a check or money order or make the payment in person.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
Any additional questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, then you're all set. Just make sure you make those 2 payments for a total of 80 by next Friday.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. Mr. Dixon, you're back.
Judge, Mr. Colonel, actually Colonel Roberto Marine, I'm going to make a plea agreement. It's a no contest plea, 30 days deferred disposition, and a fine of $169 due by next week. You can pay that in full.
All right, Colonel. Can you unmute for me, please?
There we go. Thank you, Judge Kazan.
Sure, thank you. Let me ask you, are you in agreement with that plea offer from the prosecutor?
Yes, ma'am. Deferred disposition, $169 fine, 30 days, no contest.
All right, very good. We'll go ahead and accept that. We'll get that process for you once you make that payment, and then your 30 days will begin, okay? All right, and thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
All right, you have
Thank
a
you for
good
what
day.
you do. All right,
Take care.
bye-bye. Thank you,
Bye-bye.
prosecutor. Bye.
Yes, sir.
Frank, we need to go back. I accidentally skipped Miss Carroll on the first page there. If you'll visit with her, please. She's entered a plea of not guilty.
Okay,
Miss
Judge,
Carroll, I apologize for that.
that's all right. I'll visit with her, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Myra, I'm going to call the docket again.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, this is the 145 docket today. Mitchell Barella. Paulina Galvio Chuy. Jennifer Canales. Matthew Cantu Jr. Flavia Cardenas. Cynthia Dominguez.
That's a reset, Judge.
Reset, right. Okay. Ernesto Gomez. Cetera Jones. Mitchell Knight. Alexander Livingston Alcon. Sonia Lopez Sonora. Jose Mata Medina. Rasheen Mazaheri. Leticia Sepulveda. And Brent Wheeler. Oh, we reset that case as well, right?
I believe so.
Okay. All right, everyone, if you'll just bear with me, the prosecutor is going to be with you shortly, okay?
Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm sitting outside because this phone doesn't work inside. It keeps going blank on me.
Okay.
But I see my got you. So, but how long is it going to be? I'll try to go get an extension cord or something to bring outside.
Well, let's see. He has, he's in with someone, and then he's going to visit with Miss King, and then he'll be visiting with you. So
Okay.
it could be 10 minutes.
Okay, I think I can last that long.
Okay. All right.
It's hot out here too.
I know it is. It's a really hot one.
Yeah. I should have came to see you. I could have been in the air.
Well, we're doing this all by Zoom, so we're doing it remotely. Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. Just hang tight for me, okay? We'll get to you as
I
soon as
will.
we can. Try to get
Okay,
under
I
some
will.
shade.
I'm under my tree right now.
All right. Well, let's hope that the phone hangs on, okay?
Okay, yeah, because last time we had to reschedule, so I don't want to
Yeah.
do that again.
Yeah, we had a tough time last time. Let's hope it works, okay?
Okay, I'll hold on.
Okay, thank you. We're waiting on Miss Carol.
Yes, Judge. We got some health problems and kind of falling asleep. I hope she can figure out there we
There
go.
we go. Okay, go ahead.
All right, Miss Carroll, I have a plea agreement on Bernadette Carroll, Judge.
Okay.
It's a no contest plea, 180 days deferred disposition, a fine of $140 with $40 down, as much time as the court can give her, Judge. She's applied for disability based on a host of health issues.
Okay,
She's waiting on that, and she's not currently employed.
okay. All right, Ms. Carroll?
Yes,
All right. How you doing today? You all right?
I'm okay, thank you.
All right, so the $40 initial payment, can you make that in the next 30 days?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. So we'll make that due in 30 days. And then we'll put you on that payment plan. We'll stretch it out for the 6 months, okay?
okay, thank you.
All right, you're very welcome. Do you have any questions?
Just, they'll notify me or I'll
Uh,
receive something in the mail or?
We have an email address for you on file.
Yes,
All right, so they'll email you that paperwork, okay?
thank you.
They'll send you that reminder so you can mail that payment in 30 days, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, any questions before you go?
No, thank you.
All right, if something comes up, just contact the court and they'll help you out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a good day, ma'am. Take care.
You as well.
Thank you. All right, Frank, Ms. King's back, and then it'll be
Okay.
Mr. Robertson.
Okay. I'll visit with Miss King in the breakout room, hopefully.
Okay, thank you. All right.
can we bring Miss King back in? Are we able to do that? She's 75 and she couldn't figure out how to do it. I told her we'd try. I don't know if we can do that.
Sure, I think we can.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay, good.
Okay, go ahead.
I've got an agreement on Miss King, Judge.
Okay,
It's a no contest plea, 30 days deferred disposition, a fine of $154. She can pay that next week. And I told her that as soon as she pays it, that I would recommend that the probation be ended early, Judge.
okay. All right, Ms. King? Are you in
Yes,
agreement?
ma'am.
with that? Are you in
Yes,
agreement?
ma'am. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
very good. So we'll have that due by the 22nd and then we'll move forward from there, okay?
All right.
All
Okay,
right.
thank you.
Have a good afternoon now. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Frank, you have Mr. Robertson. Okay. And,
Okay,
and then you'll be talking to Boris Gallegos.
okay. I'll visit with Mr. Robinson. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, I just had a question about the Olmos Park municipal court.
Can we bring Robertson back, Myra? He's also got tech problems.
Yes, sir, will do.
I should have majored in computer science, or all of us should, I guess. Maybe that's why we stare at phones since the day we're born, depending what year we were born. It's so good for all of us. Oh my God. And then do we have the judge? Is she around? I don't see her. I've never seen that before.
I don't know what's going on.
All right, sit tight, Mr. Robertson. Please.
Okay.
And then Boris and Mom, y'all hang loose, or girlfriend, whoever that is. Sorry, I was just glancing.
Wife.
I'm not the judge. I'm just like, I'm trying to tell everybody, sorry, I didn't really look at y'all. Sorry about that.
You're okay.
You're good.
Wow.
There we go.
Now I got the other people.
All right, just, there we go.
My apologies, my internet froze there.
It's happening to everybody everywhere, so don't feel bad. It's like that episode of South Park where the internet goes out and it's the end of the world. Everybody drives out to California or whatever.
It felt like it.
I didn't know I was going to be part of the movie today.
There you go. All right.
All right, Boris, I know you had a question. I'll get to you in a second. Mr. Dixon, go ahead.
Judge, I have essentially a plea bargain for Mr. Robertson, but he's about to get evicted. So what I'm going to do is just reset him 60 days, but make a plea offer that remains open. So as soon as he gets $40, he can come down there and take care of it.
Okay.
So the plea offer for Mr. Robertson, who is, I think he owes child support, he's about to get evicted, and he doesn't have a job right now, is 180 days deferred disposition after a no contest plea, a fine of $154, and a payment plan with $40 down. And I told him I would leave that plea offer open for 60 days and reset him, or approximately 60 days, and reset him till September the 8th. So
Okay.
as soon as he gets the $40 to come down there and start that, that's basically what I told him.
Okay. Mr. Robertson, does that sound like a fair offer to you?
Yeah, but I want to make sure that I'm understanding now. If I give the $40, do I still get the 60 day? I mean, if I can borrow some money and at least get the 60-day extension and then start my program after 60 days, I'm confused.
All right, so here you go. Once you make your $40 initial payment, then you'll have 6 months to pay off the balance.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, what's the 60 days for?
Just to give you time to get that money together.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I got 60 days to get the first 40 together?
Correct. Right. So
Oh.
the sooner you get that in, the sooner your other clock starts running. Okay.
Okay. So now 60 days from the day is till when?
September 8th.
September 8th. Okay.
Okay.
All right. And he says if I pay it before then, I don't have to come to court.
Correct.
I'll do the thing. Okay. God bless you guys. I really appreciate y'all working with me.
All right. Well, very good. Good luck to you now. Okay. Get out of the heat.
I need God.
Well,
I know.
God bless you. God bless you. God be with you, and get out of the sun. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that.
All right. You
So
take care
much.
now. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. Oh, God. Thank you, Jesus. Whew, man.
All right. Mr. Guy, you give us, I know you had a question, and what was the question? Sorry, my internet completely just froze. And
You're okay. I was wondering, is Olmos Park Municipal Court like an extension of San Antonio, or is it like?
we are our own city.
Okay.
With our own mayor and city council, city
okay.
manager, and the whole 9 yards. So it's a smaller city surrounded by San Antonio.
Okay.
We have our own separate municipal court. You know, it's kind of a common thing in the San Antonio area. There's a lot of little municipalities mixed in. San Antonio surrounds us, so.
Okay, because I've been in contact with the San Antonio Municipal Court, and they were like, anyways, there's
Yeah,
this huge
yep.
misunderstanding there.
Different jurisdiction. Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's a concept that's a little bit, it's different. So with so many municipalities, yeah. We're all kind of on top of each other.
Got it. Thank
All right,
you,
I'm
Judge.
going to let you visit with Mr. Dixon in a breakout room, okay?
Thank you.
All right, sure. Thank you.